Disclaimer, this video is meant for adult Transformers collectors. This video may contain foul language and coarse subject. This video in particular may contain spoilers. Viewer discretion is advised. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, and everything in between. I'm the Canadian, back with another Transformers review. And today, we're going to be looking at the Transformers Back to the Future crossover Deluxe-ish class GigaWatt. Let's get into the review. So starting off this review, I'm going to be in vehicle mode. And as you can tell of this figure, he is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And they did a very, very nice job of replicating the look. Now he does have some accessories with this. First off, he does have the Mr. Fusion on the back here. It does come off. More about that later. And he does have his cable accessory. Now, the gimmick with this figure, besides the fact that's from Back to the Future, is this is from the first movie. By the way, spoilers. So, the movie had no power, hooked up to an electrical cable, that, and zoomed away. Second movie had the Mr. Fusion. And this car replicates both. Another thing it can replicate is, if you look at the wheels here, by the way, nicely done wheels with painted rims. Very, very nice. Yeah, he can do this. He can go into the DeLorean's flying car mode from Back to the Future 2. So yeah, they did a good job on that. And a little sneak peek, you know, of course, DeLorean, can't really mess that up, but if you look at the robot mode, I think you can all know who this is a redo of. And spoiler alert, I also don't have that figure. Yet. I might have another redo of that figure soon, but I don't have the original, but anyway. Let's take a look at the accessories in detail here. So this is the cable accessory. It was just a rod with power cable wrapped around it here with a hook. There's a peg here to peg into the car, and then a 5mm port that does peg in robot mode. And it is made of a rubbery plastic. Not much going on there. The Mr. Fusion, on the other hand, is in silk. Now, I don't actually know. I think this is a silver plastic. Either that or they painted everything glue in the bottom. And then the white up top, and that is very nicely detailed with the Mr. Fusion. I can't read what the rest of that says, but yeah, that is a little reactor cell there. Going into the car itself, as you can see here, very nicely painted. And if you notice here, it got a very nice texture to it as well. Like a rough aluminum type texture. All over the car, except for the tops of the doors. Going along to the back where the greebly parts are. He does have the license plate from California. It says out of time, which is a nice little thing there. The lights are painted in red, but not underneath, because the lights do go over like so, but the little exhaust thrusters there cover it up, so I guess I just didn't bother with that. Then the exhaust thrusters are a nice glossy black. Then going up, you see all the wires, hoses, and components of the engine and the time machine itself, with conduit wiring going all around here and underneath. Goes up and over to the front of the car. Going to the front of the car, see, very nice front end. One thing that I noticed is missing is the DMC logo is missing from the front. Now, I don't know if that was due to a licensing thing, or, well, if it was a licensing thing, I don't think they'd be able to get away with doing an entire DeLorean, but they must have had their reasons. But as you can see, the front of the car is picked out in a darker gunmetal type silver, and then the headlights itself are a lighter silver, and the license plate here does not have a plate on it. And there's an accessory down here that plugs in car mode here, and that is his gun here, just light gray. So yeah, and he does do, oops, that's transformation joint, the flying car mode. One thing though is, okay, this one, the back wheels are fine. The front wheels, there are two joints here. One, if you just push on the wheel down, is the transformation joint. The other one is in the wheel itself here. I don't know if you can see it. You kind of have to hold the transformation joint a little bit and then fold the wheel over, and that does give it the flying car mode. I mean, both can give it away, but the other one shows the wheel detail back underneath. So that has been the overview of the vehicle mode. Let's get into robot mode. And yeah, this is Siege Sideswipe and all of his counterparts. This is, of course, a new mold, but same transformation. The exact same. We're gonna start off here, opening the bottom up. Or no, actually, first off, no, we need to open the doors. Which, by the way, this thing has opening doors, gull wing doors, which, you know, the real DeLorean had that too. It includes the side frame, but, you know, no interior, but it's a thing. But also, transformation, open the doors, open these flaps on the bottom, open up them legs, hold up, and then push down on the thrusters here, which will push the feet out, so you can bring out, fold those up, and then 180. Going up, and so does the camera. We got some VHS there, some visible head syndrome. Arms. First you untab these little tabs here that lock the arms in. Open them up, like so. Unfold the hands, and fold them down. Now, fold them back all the way, because what's going to happen next is I'm going to fold down the entire front of the car, and the center, hold on, I gotta do this off camera, because this is stubborn here. There is the center of the hood flips around, and it's a very stubborn connection, but as you can see, it just flips around like so. Fold the wheels at the transformation joint down and tab in, and then the arms swing out and tap and falls apart. Okay, off camera. Why are you not working? Oh, because you have to fold the wheels in all the way underneath. And why are you still not working? Hold on. Oh, I'm supposed to do that before I... So you fold the wheels in, and then you flip the chest over, which I just closed up, and now I got it. There we go. I know what I'm doing, I swear. And then the door. I said the door. There we go. Okay, now that I fixed that off camera, that tabs in, and the arms tab in, locking everything in place. And then, just for aesthetic reasons, I do that. Split the legs, and there you have GigaWatt in robot mode. And he's sideswipe. He's siege sideswipe. He is Earthwise sideswipe. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like it. I like it. This is the first. I'm not putting that back on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's really blocky, but there's reasonings for that. Yeah, GigaWatt in robot mode. I'm gonna go right into the detailing here. His head sculpt. Notice how all you see is the chest? It's because his head sculpt is really hiding behind that chest. Like, if you look, like it's covering half of his face. Yeah, they could have done that a little bit better. But his head sculpt, if you can see it here, he's got goggles. He looks, I don't know how to explain it, but he's got the goggles, so I guess that's scientist-y look. Looking right at the chest here, you have the flux capacitor. Use an accessory as a pointy thing. Don't judge me. But if you notice these stripes here, you might be able to pick it out, at least the green one. But the top red one is October 26, 1985 at 9 o'clock. The green one is October 21st, 2015 at 7:28. And then the yellow one is November 12, 1955 at 6:38. For those who have never seen the movie, spoilers again. Those are the time and dates that they travel to. The center one being the original, no. The first one being the original timeline. The green one being future. And the, hold up. Yeah, the second one being the future one, and the yellow one being the one where they go on pat. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I remember. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. So yeah, aesthetics-wise, a lot of the detail just carries over from the vehicle mode. Arms have some nice detail. Everything's shiny and glossy. It's, yeah. Just gonna go right into articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Can not look up or down. It's very tight. But I can do a 360. Yep. Nope. Cannot do a 360. Gets stopped by something in the back. Arms, if you fold the wings all the way back, do a full 360. Well, that far. Thigh, or not thigh, bicep rotation. 90-degree elbow. Nothing at the wrists, but they do go in. Waist articulation. Legs will go out. Go back that far. Forward that far. Does have a limited, can do the splits. Limited thigh rotation due to the way that the leg is designed. Under 90-degree bend. Feet do not go up or down, but do have the ankle pivot and can do a good Jean-Claude Van Damme. Actually, that's a nice pose I just did there. So yeah, accessories, you got his gun here. The Mr. Fusion can peg in on top or at the back. I prefer on top because if you do it at the back, then the arm can't bend. And just peg in. There's that. And then the cable here just pegs in like so. So yeah, that is Transformers. Well, that's GigaWatt. And he is a deluxe class. They don't, with these figures, they don't tell you what classes they are, but he's a deluxe class figure. I'm just gonna try and pop this wheel back on before I give up. I give up. Anyway, yep, that's GigaWatt in his GigaWatt-y glory. And that has been the video review of the Transformers Back to the Future crossover figure GigaWatt. If you like this video, click that like button if you want to see more. Subscribe. And as always, leave a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. And don't forget, check out the Instagram page at the Canadian A for updates of the channel and sneak previews. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.